Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Make sure I wasn't the only one late here. I'm Ed Jones. I have been in the General Assembly for 8 years. 2 years in the House and 6 as state senator. My home is in Asheville, North Carolina. I'm from Asheville, North Carolina. I reside in Enfield, North Carolina. I presently have 7 counties in the eastern part of the state. Not half the birthday from the Gates premise in Chihuahua County. I'm glad to write that down for you later. Folks, I believe everything we do is a calling. I'm from Asheville. I've been in state government for 40 plus years. I served my country, I have served my county, I have served my state. And the only thing I know how to do is work. I came up very poor. I understand people who don't have what I have. I don't never forget those individuals. And I tell you this, I'm married, have 2 daughters, graduated from the poor school system in North Carolina, which is Halifax. But I have a loving wife who quit her job to go work in the school system itself as an educator. Both my daughters graduated from Halifax County School System. They went on to the University of Elizabeth City and A&T State University, both graduated. They married, got 3 grandbabies, all girls. They ain't got to go to my house nowhere. Somebody I tell you that if you see fit to elect, I do the same work I did for you as I did for anybody else across the river over there. Again, that's the only thing I know how to do is work. That's the only thing I know how to do. So if I don't forget to do this a little bit later, I want to do it right now. We have not because we ask not. I'm asking for your vote on November. I do not have an opponent here in May 8th. So November is when you'll see my flags and signs and everything hanging around out here. So again, I'll get back with you a little bit later. Again, thank you so much for inviting me. This is my 3rd time, so
Yes, sir.
I should know the rules by now. And I ain't waiting for the 0 yet. Thank you.
Special.
Good afternoon. My name is Nathan Angus Baskerville, and I'm so excited about this opportunity to represent you in the in the newly drawn District 32 in the North Carolina House of Representatives. This is a new district, a new seat, and you deserve new leadership representing you in Raleigh. I'm a native of Henderson in Vance County. I went to Morehouse College and graduated with honors with a degree in business administration and North Carolina Central University School of Law, where I got my law degree and was elected president of my class. Now, after law school, I had an opportunity to stay in Durham or go to Raleigh or Charlotte or D.C., but I came back home. I came back to Henderson because I felt like my community was still worth fighting for, and that's what I've done. As your assistant district attorney in Warren County, I fought to make sure that anyone that committed a violent crime was appropriately punished. In my own private law firm, I fight for my clients to make sure that everyone's rights are respected before the law. When I was your DA, it used to break my heart when folks would come in there handcuffed and shackled. And before they can get sent to prison, the judge would have to ask them, what's the highest level of education you've completed? And seeing that look of shame in their eyes when they look up at the judge and tell them 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade. That's why my agenda in Raleigh will revolve around a quality public education system and economic opportunity. Those 2 issues go hand in hand. Thank you.
Ms. Burwell.
Good afternoon. I'm Dolly Burwell, and I am a resident of Warren County. I grew up in a very large but very close family. My parents were both farmers and laborers, but they taught me the value of hard work and of service. And their teachings have really shaped who I am and how I have lived my life. I have served as your registered deeds here in Warren County for 8 years. I have worked for 3 members of Congress, and in that role, working for 3 members of Congress, I have helped citizens in this district navigate the governmental system and try to help them receive the benefits, whether that's VA or Social Security. I will be honored to represent you in the North Carolina House of Representatives. I will bring a strong voice. Many of you know that I stood up against the state of North Carolina when they dumped PCB here in Warren County, and I fought for 20 years to get the funds to clean up that site. I have worked closely with Senator Berger and Representative Michael Ray over the years. And I think that you deserve someone who has some relationships, because none of us can do anything alone. But I think you will deserve someone who has built relationships with the members of the General Assembly and can continue to represent you in the fashion that both Senator Berger and Senator Ray has represented you over the years. So I humbly ask for your vote and your support also. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Mr. Crawford.
I'm Jim Crawford. I'm from Granville County. Went to the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Upon graduation, I got into business for myself. So I'm a small business owner here in our community. I live on Carr Lake, so I understand we have water problems. And I'm willing to go fight for those water problems. I also would hope to serve on our Roanoke River Basin Committee to help fight against this uranium problem that we've got coming. I have a wife, 2 children, and 5 grandchildren. One of them's 1 year old today. So I'm here with you because we changed our birthday, or at least the celebration. But I would appreciate your support. I ask you to elect Jim Crawford, and I will go to work for you.